factor into this decision?
Well, Dante's done a good job, not only in this fall camp, but throughout the spring. And we just felt like he was probably the most consistent and had done things the way we wanted him done. The other guys have done a really good job, but we just felt like he kind of separated himself and deserved to be the starter from his body of work throughout the fall.
Can you kind of give us a scouting report on him? Because Coach said, hey, there's a lot of things that factor into this. We measure a lot of things. Can you kind of talk about some of those things that Dante brings?
Well, he moves really well, so it gives us a threat in the running game. He's got a strong arm. He really doesn't limit us anything that we do as far as the passing game is concerned. So I think it's a good mix of the two. He obviously, this is his 4th year in the program, so he's got a good idea of what we're trying to do offensively, and he's just been really consistent. I think he's kind of an extension of us coaches on the field. He's been a good leader for us, a kid that the rest of the players have looked up to, and he's really just taken a grasp of what we're trying to do, and he's really deserved a starting nod.
About Hunter Wells, I mean, he jumps over Ricky, who was right there with Dante entering camp.
Yeah, well, we felt like Hunter probably had done enough to be the number 2 guy. He came in and, as far as, I've been coaching a long time, and he's probably as far along as any freshman I've ever had. And a lot of it has to do with the mental part of it. He's really picked up, even though he's been here. He was here throughout the summer, but he really didn't get to do a lot. So to have him come in and learn what he's learned in a short amount of time is really it's remarkable as quick as he's come along. Ricky it just really wasn't as consistent as he was throughout the spring, and that really kind of set him back a little bit. But at the same time, I think it's because Hunter did a great job, and he's deserved to be number 2 right now.
Is there a point during camp where you started to see things slow down a little bit for Dante? You mentioned that the offense came to him a little bit easier.
Well, I think anytime, we put a lot of responsibility on our quarterback, and so it's hard to get a grasp really quick. That's why it's been pretty remarkable what Hunter Wells has done so far. And Dante would tell you, if you go back now to Kurt Hess, he would tell you the same thing. I mean, you're trying to learn a lot of offense and trying to go against a defense that does a lot of things, and so it takes a while. And we've still got a long ways to go at the position. I mean, all 3 of those guys can get a lot better, and that's the good thing about it. You look in there and see the good things they're doing and realize that they can get better. And but Dante, I think it's finally slowed down for him. I think he really has a good grasp of what we're trying to do offensively, and when you do that, then you can be more cautious of what the defense is doing. I think he recognizes everything a lot better right now.